Christian, what are you most looking forward to on Thursday? I know it's been a while since you guys have played a meaningful game since last March. Any thoughts on what you're looking forward to and kind of maybe how you're approaching this one?
Like you said, I'm just excited to be back. It's our first time to compete against somebody else, other than ourselves, in a long time. Like how we ended last year, it's so quick. We had no control over it. So I'm just excited to get back, and get back to winning, and get back to what we were doing last year because, that was a good feeling for us.
Hey, Christian, a couple questions for you. First, how ready is this team to take on maybe the number one ranked team in the country in Gonzaga?
I think we're really ready. Like I said, we've been competing against each other a lot, so we're ready. And then from a talent standpoint and just where we are as a team, I think we're ready. Obviously nobody's where they're gonna be towards the end of the season in the first game. But I think we're ready because we got so many guys, that we could throw at people. And we got a lot of different guys that can do a lot of different things. So I think we'll be prepared for really anything. And I know this team's so excited, and we've worked really hard, up until this point. So I think we're as ready as we could be at this point in the season, obviously.
Yeah, and then what are you guys expecting from Marcus Garrett this year?
We're expecting Marcus Garrett, if that makes sense. What he was last year. It's the defensive player of the year, probably the best defensive player in college basketball. And then on top of that, he's got a bigger role handling the ball. And we've all seen what he can do with the ball in his hands. But like I said, he's got a bigger role. So we're going to see a defensive player of the year, on top of a guy that can get guys shots and get his own shot and get in the lane. So he's super important to us. And you guys are going to see just how good he really is.
Hey, Christian, Coach talked last week about kind of expecting, some interruptions maybe because of all the craziness out there. How do you guys handle kind of preparing for that and get your minds in that space where it needs to be in case things do pop up or games get canceled or whatever it is?
Yeah, I think this team especially will be ready for anything. At this point, we just kind of trained our minds to just take things as they come, and just be positive. As you can be. We got stopped short of a Final Four run. Trying to win a championship last year. So nothing thrown at us, could be worse than that or more unexpected than that. So you just got to be positive, keep looking forward, and just, prepare for each game. Obviously, you don't know if you're going to play them, but prepare for each game as they come.
Christian, can you talk about your ability to shoot the three? Have you tweaked at all? Anything about your shot? Do you feel more confident? And of course, a lot of people are looking at you and kind of comparing you maybe to Svi and putting up those kind of numbers.
No, I haven't tweaked anything about my shot. Like you said, I've always been confident in my jump shot, and that's something I think I'm going to get to do more this year. So I'm excited for that. And just to expand on what I did last year. So yeah, I'm super confident in what I do always, and hopefully I get to hit a lot of threes this year.
Hey, Christian, you've seen everyone behind the scenes for a while now. If you had to guess, who leads this team in scoring?
I think there's a lot of different guys that could do it. I think we're really good when we get Dave the basketball, but I think it's gonna be really spread out. Because each night, like I said, we got a lot of different guys that are really good. So each night you can see somebody different, that maybe that gets it clicking that night. But I think Dave's going to be really steady for us just because he's a really good offensive inside presence for us.
CB, we haven't seen Tyon yet. What should we expect? What have you seen?
He's talking about offense. He's great offensively. He can jump over people and hit a shot. Like I said, with a hand in his face, there's no contest for Tyon that could change him. He's long, he's athletic, and he's a really, really positive guy who likes to compete. Obviously it's tough for guys early, for everybody that comes in. That's a newcomer. So he might struggle a little bit early, but he's so talented and so gifted offensively. and it has so much potential defensively just with how long his arms are, how athletic he is. I think he's going to be a great player for us.
Any other questions for Christian?
Christian, what do you think of Gonzaga? They've always had a good offense, number one in the country.
You know, I mean, I didn't get to play them last year, but you know, they're always at the top of the rankings. You know, they got a lot of people that can hurt you. They got a lot of talented guys, and obviously they're the number one team. And that's the spot that everybody's going for. So we're excited to get to compete against them, you know, and knock them off that spot.
All right, thank you, Christian.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Christian.